For those of us that are in the know and have been in the know, they somewhat, we keep informed of world activities. Well, Iran has made it official. They are off of the petrodollar. Did y'all hear what I said? They're off the United States dollar. Now think about this for a second. I know what they said about Omar Gaddafi. But Omar Gaddafi was making moves to put Africa on a gold standard. He's no longer with us because they opted out the dollar. Saddam Hussein, the same thing. I know what they did. I know they talk about how much of a brutal dictator he was and all this other stuff. And of course, I can't fight against that. I mean, I often ask myself, who's going to come and rescue us from this police force here in the United States of America with the brutality that's going on over here? But I do know this. Saddam Hussein was getting off of the dollar, and he's no longer around either, after being invited to the White House numerous of times in the 80s. Matter of fact, he used to be an ally. Then that president down in Venezuela, Chavez, all of a sudden he just falls ill just like that. And then we wonder, many of us, why that Kim Jong-un is actually taking the posture that he's taking. Because all these countries, including China, Russia, Iran, who else was it? India, all of these are or have already opted out of the U.S. dollar. It's tanking. What does that mean for us here in this country? Well, I'm going to make it so simple that even a child can understand it. You had better prepare yourself and learn how to grow food. You had better can food this year, and you better make sure you have a bumper crop of a garden like never before. Have you not experienced this inflationary depression? I mean, I have. I go to the store, and what was it? Q-tips used to be like a dollar something, or even if it was a dollar something, it's $4 and something now for a box of Q-tips. Oh, man. And then we're watching our goods and services shrink, but the prices stay the same, thereby trying to put an illusion on us that we're receiving the same amount. Now we've gotten all but used to it. So we go to the grocery store, you go with two $100 bills, and then you look at your cart, and they're ringing it up, and you're going, something is wrong. Something is gravely wrong. That right there is the result of quantitative easing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to infinity. We're watching prices soar. Dollar. And why is nobody griping about the gas now? I mean, gas is hovering around what, $2.87 a gallon, over $3 or something. No, they made a big stink about it all the time. Nobody at all making a big stink. I'm like, what in the world? See, what I do is, like the other day, it cost me $75 to fill up my truck. $75. And so what I do is I leave my truck parked a little bit more, and I chart my course through a training schedule. I chart my course, and I plan strategically and carefully when I go out the stops that I need to make and everything I need to do so that I can be efficient in my travels. You should do the same thing. You see, whenever we are experiencing this depression that we're in, we don't call it a depression because we have a printing press. And the printing press has done a lot of easing, kind of like a laxative. It's done a lot of easing to us to make us think it's an illusion. It's an illusion to make us think that things are really is not as bad as they say that it was. I told you to do that. I told you to make sure you buy some bullets because your guns ain't worth nothing without bullets. Because the biggest threat is going to be these neighbors next to you that have not prepared. I'm telling you, better get around some people you can trust, mutual assistant groups. Because You don't see it. Many of you don't see it because you still got EBT cards. You can still go to and fro. You can do this. You can do that. And the illusion is real. The illusion is real. But anyway, what can I tell you? What I know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. But I will tell you this. This I will tell you. You should have been preparing a long, long time ago, and some of you have been listening to me for a long time, and my cadence has still been the same. Get out of debt, get out of the city, and I'm telling you right now, grow food, grow food, grow food, and if you can, put it up under all the plastic you can get. Put your food, when you grow it, under all the plastic you can get. As a matter of fact, I got an idea. Got a couple ideas I'm going to try this year. That's just me. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help you.